The U.S. Department of Labor is now investigating complaints about unpaid overtime at the Department of Corrections, which has racked up to about $1.3 million over the last 2 fiscal years. If the issue isn't resolved, the U.S. Department of Labor could take DOC to court. Here's more. $1.3 million. That's how much in overtime corrections officers are owed for fiscal years 2015 and 2016. PNC obtained a letter written by Department of Corrections Director Jose San Agustin to the Bureau of Budget and Management Research to inform them of a meeting that took place with the U.S. Department of Labor. In the letter, San Agustin says the Department of Labor is warning that they will take DOC to court.
And so the focus and the emphasis of it is for them to help us, work with us, I'm talking BBMR, identify where we're going to get the funding, shift funding around so that we could pay the overtime to the folks.
U.S. Department of Labor Regional Public Affairs Director Jose Carnevale confirms for PNC that they are investigating overtime complaints at DOC. In San Agustin's letter, he says Department of Labor investigator Patrick Candelera notes that the agency has received 7 complaints and, quote, penalties will be imposed of $550 per officer plus liquidation charges. With 193 corrections officers affected, that penalty could cost GUAM an additional $106,000. The letter further states that, quote, U.S. DOL upper management will be forced to take this case to court, where they will seek consent judgment to comply with the law, and this will cost the government of Guam additional charges, end quote. Director San Agustin says that of the $1.3 million owed, about $646,000 is for prior year, which covers about 4.5 pay periods, and $726,000 is for the current fiscal year, and that covers about 5 pay periods.
For the FY15, I can't do much until the budget hearing, because for FY16 budgeting, we were not authorized to pay prior year. But hopefully, when the budget hearing commences, that my chair, which is Senator Frank Huggan, will address our need to be approved for prior year funding.
Although overtime concerns have been an ongoing issue for DOC for several administrations, San Agustin points out that much of the overtime that accumulated was due to a 1-hour training all corrections officers were required to attend. He also says that in FY15, a clerical error caused a delay in getting overtime payments out.
For the prior year, I could attest to you that again, it's clerical error. Our submission of our shortfall from my side was submitted late to BBMR, and so they were not able to react to my request.
San Agustin also says that while this issue has now come to light, DOC has improved in making timely payments over the years.
You know, I want to apologize to the employees and to their family for not, paying them in time for as much as I would like to, but I also commend them.
San Agustin says they are currently in the process of trying to fill 41 vacancies for new corrections officers.